Hi Stitchers! Happy New Year! So today I'm off. I've been off all week actually for Christmas holidays, and weirdly this year things didn't pan out the way we wanted, and we never didn't travel. We usually travel for the holidays, and I think it was good because I haven't been well all year long with migraines and stuff, as you all know, and I think I needed the rest. I had a huge plan of stuff I wanted to do. I'm not doing much of it at all. I'm pretty much just resting and trying to enjoy my home and, relaxing. I'm in my sweatshirt and in my pajama pants, and it's not going to change, and it's probably not going to change for a few days because I'm off until Sunday. So what I want to do today was do some sort of a December of a WIP update, let's call it that way, and like a review of 2016, like showing quickly what I have accomplished, and I've done a lot. I didn't, you keep working on your stuff and it doesn't feel like you have done much, but when you put everything together, it's actually a huge pile of crap. So I'm gonna start with the finishes I had. I don't have all of them here. Some of them have been given away. For those, I will show the best I can a picture from my iPad and see how it works. I'm also recording from my new laptop, which mean what I see is reversed, and I'm kind of getting accustomed to it, and it's not working well with my brain, but we try and see how it come out. Let's hope everything goes well and I don't have to re-record the whole thing. So finishes, I counted, and apparently in 2016 I had 6 finishes, and only one was started in the year before, and but it was barely started, and I finished at the beginning of the year. So the first finish I'm going to show you, of course you have seen all this stuff before, but I kind of like to look through it. It live in a box. I'm a bad FFOer. Is that how you say it? I guess. So when its stitch is done, I don't care. It's live there. So anyway, this is the first finish. It's an Olga Maxden, sorry, freebie. It's in her blog, and it has been stitched on a 20 count white. I think it's a kind of Lugana. I don't remember how Zweigert call it, with pearl number 5 in green and red, I guess, and Mill Hills bead also in green and red. So that was it. This one was very quick. I finished it. Well, let's see if my X-Stitch app helped me out here. Sorry, as usually, not organized. It's going to be all over the place. Here it is. Yeah, it's called Christmas Tree, and it's by Olga Maxden. And I started it on the 5th of December 2015 and finished it on the 9th of January 2016. So, and I traveled like a couple of weeks in the middle of that, so it was like really, really quick. I couldn't finish it in 2015 because I was missing the beads, and I bought them during my trip in the States last Christmas. So that finished number 1. Finish number 2 was, oh yeah, Sweetheart by Norton Expression Needlework. Here it is. This one was stitched on a 36 count linen by Zweigert, hand-dyed by Marika, crafty bit creation, and it's like a model pale green, and it's stitched on with the Fiberlicious spun silk, and the color was Opal Galaxy, and that was really quick. I started the 23rd of February, and the 28th of February was already done. So that was finish number 2. Okay. Oh, finish number 3. 3 of Stitches by Bees Needleworks. I love her stuff. It's really fun to do. This is how it looks like. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Okay, that's it. You have seen it a lot of time before. And this is not with me anymore. In December this year, like this past December, we had a guest at the house. My husband cousin came from Colombia and stayed with us for 2 weeks. And she brought me a whole bunch of stuff that are really, really amazing. And I wanted to give her something that she would like. And she said that she have a thing for trees. And when she saw this, she really, really liked it. So I decided that that was the appropriate gift for her, and it went with her to Colombia, and I hope she enjoyed it and she hanging on her wall. And but even if she just keep it in a drawer, that's what I was doing with it, so it would be okay. By the way, hi Sandy, if you're watching. Okay, so this took about a month. I stitched it together with other stuff. I started it on 14th of January, and 14th of February it was done. It was stitched on a custom die by Chromatic Alchemy from Grass to Sky. And as you can see, barely see, it started green and it became blue up here. It was an amazing piece of fabric, and I might have to get another one and do it all over again. And that was also stitched with the Fiberlicious Spun Silk in a whole bunch of color, and it's all in the finished video, so in the February update. So that would say everything. So next finish is also a piece that is not with me anymore. It's called Lavender Bouquet. It used to be a freebie at the Chatelaine website. It was a small piece. The picture is bigger than the actual finish, I believe. Oh, that's about true to life, I would say. I'm not sure. This was started the 21st of March and finished the 17th of April. And it's stitched on a piece of 28 count sky blue linen, and I used the code for, well, I converted everything into DMC because I'm cheap like that, and I used the code for Delica beads that I ordered from Cindy at European Cross Stitch. And this piece has been not with me anymore. I left this, I brought this to my friends when I visit them in Russia. And again, I thought it was something that they might enjoy, and I hope they framed it. I'm not sure, but it's okay. Anyway, it works for me. So that was finish number 4. And finish number 5 is also something that's not with me anymore. It's a Sister Stitcher. It was a primitive hair freebie. I stitched this for Tracy P. birthday. I sent it to her. She finally received it and she framed the crap out of it. That's right. So this was very fun to stitch. It was stitched on a piece of 28 opalescent linen of Arnaud Dyer. It was given to me by Lucy Slater when I visited her in October, and I thought it was appropriate from a stitcher friend to a stitcher friend. It traveled all the way from UK to Italy and from Italy to Florida, so it has been around. And I stitched it with Fiberlicious spun silk. Sorry, I'm trying to avoid the glare and to actually show it. And I used the glow in the dark for the spool, and it does glow. I saw it. So that was cool. And as for when I started and finished it, I started it the 20th of October 2016 and finished the 28th of October. So another quick stitch. And the last finish of 2016, I still have it with me because I still have to send it. It's another Chatelaine freebie. It's the one I started in October when I was visiting Carrie on October 15th. We started, and I finished it the 22nd of November, meaning that in that day I actually put the last stitch in it. The piece, the chatelaine, was finished, but I'm the same in that day. My husband granddaughter was born, and she is born early, and she was I think a little more than 3 pounds. So as this is a dragonfly, I thought that was a kind of symbolic, you know, it's a fragile, and she is fragile, but she's doing real good, so that's good. And I framed this, stretched myself. Don't look how it's done because it's awful. Yeah, I did the best I could. It was my first time stretching my work on a canvas, and it works very well. And you know, despite the fact that I'm not 100% happy with how it turned out, I think I'm gonna do this again. I actually thought about framing my finish in Heaven and Heart, the peacock in full bloom, on a canvas. It might happen, it might not. You will know when it happened, if it happened, as usual, no plan. So that's it. Those are her information. She's called Ruby Dean, and I thought it was like a nice piece for a birth announcement, and I happened to finish the you know, pretty much when she was born, so I thought it was appropriate, and this is gonna be sent to the US soon. I should have sent it earlier, but haven't got around to it. It's ready though, so it will go. So those are all the finishes I had in 2016. Now let's move on. Well, first of all, I finally made the decision, and so I'm gonna show you a piece, and it's the last time you will see it from me. You might see from somebody else in the future as a fellow stitcher that I will meet in this February at the retreat in Crewe, Manchester, have decided to buy the materials off me and the part I already stitched, and she's going to keep working on it. I'm not sure she liked to be mentioned, so you will find out later who she is if she show it. So anyway, this is Dragon Rip, and this is what Jimmy Flosstube would call a give up. That make me really, 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 really sorry about it. I really don't want to give it up, but I just can't stitch on this black fabric. It triggered my migraine. It's awful. I just can't work on it. So bye-bye, Dragon Rip. You will be loved in your new home. And that's... I had 1 give ups. Not too bad. Could be worse. So I guess that was a Heaven and Heart. Let's move on. Other Heaven and Heart. This is next one is a current WIP. It's a slow going WIP, as I work on it only when I'm checking the dates and stuff. I have, as I said, a mess. It's like a traveling piece. I use it when I stitch. I want to stitch on something fun but not too big, and when I travel and I am in places where I don't have my stitching set up, I can work on it and it doesn't take a lot of space. It's Heaven and Heart Daisy Blue. It's a Joe Lynch piece. It's stitched on a 25 count. Am I showing it right? Yeah, I think so. Pale blue Lugana, and that's about 2/3 of a page done, and it's a really nice piece. I'm stitching it 1/1 full cross, and so I started it for the challenge last year, so it has been started the 17th of January. But I haven't worked a lot on it, as I said, only when I'm traveling, but I will keep working on it. It's a very small piece, as you say. The grid from here to here and all the way down here, so for an Heaven and Heart, it's like small. it will be eventually finished. And speaking of eventually finished, yeah, that's the big one. This bad boy, I have stitched, I thought I did less, but I checked, and apparently this in 2016, I stitched the whole of 9 pages of it. This is a large format print, so the pages are slightly smaller than the regular one, but it's okay with me. I like it better. I finish a page sooner, and I feel like more accomplishment. So I was about up here. So I stitched 5 pages to the end, the llama and the Cambodian part, and then I started, oh God, where is it? Here, and those are other 4 pages. So I have all of 9 pages stitched in 2016. I have about 60 left, so yeah, but it's fun, and I'm debating. I'm going to the retreat in less than a month, and usually I stitch on Daisy. I would stitch on Daisy Blue at the retreat, but the next page here has all Big Bang. So I don't know. I've been thinking maybe I will actually bring him and stitch on this at the retreat, depending on if I start. If this come up in my, let's call it rotation, but anyway, in my stitching progression before, and how far I have gotten before the retreat, I will decide last minute. It's not a traveling piece. I will have to work on it on a Q-snap, and yeah, the excess fabric would drive me nuts, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I am determined to keep working on it, and I'm enjoying it a lot when it come up. I can't have a lot that I'm working on now, and I probably will have more. But yeah, so that's my update. By the way, last month I finished the page. Oh, I need to pull it up again. Here, where is it? Here, this page I finished. This last page I finished like a couple weeks ago, and you haven't seen it before. And that's it for my Heaven and Heart. I have like, I had 2 now, I had 3, but Dragon Ripper will fly away soon. And that leaves us with 3 more projects. First of all is my PreSchooler Alphabet. I started this. Oh, by the way, World Travel Bookshelf, the My Heaven and Heart that I was showing before, is stitched 2/1 continental 10 stitch, and I started it on the 20th of June 2014. So I'm like 2 years and a half into that big sucker. My PreSchooler Alphabet, which is another big sucker. I started this the 30th of March 2016 with all the intention of doing a block a month. That is not going to happen. I will stitch on this a block every time I feel like stitching a block of it. But I got 5 in 2016, which I don't think it's too bad considering everything else I showed. So I'm pretty happy with it. I love this piece. It looks awesome. It's a pain in the butt to stitch because, you know, as you know, I'm a confetti junkie, block of color, boring. But we'll keep working on it until it's finished in like a million years. Next come my 2 stitch along. The one I started, the first stitch along I started was the Season Sampler by Bees Needleworks. I started it the 2nd of March 2016, and I am up to date with it, mostly. I just stitched the 11th part, finished 2 days ago, and here it is. I'm gonna scroll and see Okay, scroll up, 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 and that's the last part. That's where we are. That's the last part that I stitched the other day. So I don't really want to talk about this last part because it was truly a pain in the butt. I wasn't feeling too good, but I really wanted to move over and stitch on this. This tree, I stitched it twice, and even the second time around, something didn't turn out right because the robin, which I adore robin. I have one, I put seed for him out there. It has been coming up every morning. The robin was supposed to be one stitch over. For some reason, I screwed up something, and I wasn't picking again. The tree has been stitched twice. Um, oh my god, this thing here, what is this called? Diagonal? Can't remember. I'm sorry. It's a this is gonna bug me. I have to go look it up. No, I won't. I look it up while you are on screen because I'm rude like that. But can't find my thing. Well, you can look at it while I look for this. It's called come on, good reader, speed up. Speed up, speed up. Oh, here we are. Okay. Oh, that's not it. This was in part 11. Here it is. Okay. Zigzag chain stitch. I hate that sucker. It is so hard because you have to be extremely delicate, and I'm not. So I pulled it too tight. I pulled it later. I tried to strand. It was awful. I unpicked the whole thing. Then I redid the whole thing. I mean, anyway, I loved the result. I put some sparkly thread in the snowflakes there. It's kind of hard to see. This is stitched on a 32 count Murano in the color Dune by Chromatic Alchemy, and it's a really cool fabric. So anyway, this piece is only missing the last installment. So next month this puppy is gonna be done. But anyway, it was really fun, and I'm looking forward to do more of her pieces. I don't know, I'm wondering if she will do another sal. Do I need another sal? Don't think so. But the next up is the Welcome Sal by Tempting Tangles, and I'm stitching this on a 24 count something in a something color, and I'm up to date, so I've done part 9. There it is. And since last time you saw it, I stitched the come part. Did I just said that? And those flowers down there, which is part 9. What bugged me a lot about this piece is that there is something, always a little piece of what you're stitching hanging in the next part. That's driving me nuts. And I'm ahead of the pattern in a few spots, and I hope I won't regret it. And if I will regret it, it's gonna be a personalization, creative personalization. So I'm really happy how it turned up. I really love the last part, those two flowers there in that corner down there. Can't reach, short finger. But this is a lot of fun, and being 2/2 on 24 count, it's, as you can tell, huge. And all the other pieces I'm working on are tiny, so it's a relief when I get to this. It doesn't last long though, because I can do yeah, that's part 9. You can see it better like that. I can do a part in like a couple hours. Last one, my last piece I worked in 2013 is what is right now my, I think I can say that it's my favorite. And I have forgotten to put, oh, here it is. It's the Peacock Band Sampler by Northern Expression Needlework. And last time you saw it, I was done with those two bands. And yesterday I picked it up and I couldn't wait. And I was so mad that in December I was behind and never got to it because I was itching to work on it again. And now that I picked it up, I don't know when I will be able to put it down. But yesterday I started over and I got those two part of the third band, and it's like crown stitch and diamond stitch, diamond road stitch, yeah. So gonna keep working on this. It has a million beads. It got all my peacock magnet parade, and this little one here, it doesn't belong with the peacock, but this is my whales symbol, dragon needle minder. It was gifted to me by my friend Emma, and she actually wondered if this travel to all my pieces. And yes, this is always on my piece when I'm working it. It actually hold my scissor because it has a pretty strong magnet and it's flat. And I like to have Emma sticking around on my stitching. She likes that. So I think that's it. That's all the stuff I have done on 2016, and if I had a feeling I didn't do much, now I think I did too much. A lot. It's a lot of stuff, and it's kind of weird because working on several different pieces, it does, oh my god, crazy here, it don't feel like you've done a lot, but gee, I think I did a lot. But anyway, it was fun. And so this is like my WIP update. As you have seen, everything I have started in here. And so it's an update and it's a recap of 2016, and I'm not gonna have a 2017 plan, because if I did, I already disattended that. As I've said before, that I wanted to start my winter water garden chatelaine at the beginning of the year. I didn't feel it. I have too much going on. It will start when it will start. I'm not even gonna say when. One day I will come here and say, hey, finally, here it is. I started. It's the piece of fabric is mounted on the frame, and I have all the DMC pulled. It has over 50. I have the kit ready. It's pretty much, I have to finish off my thread card to put the pincushion thing in the middle, so it's ready to be done, but it have not happened yet, and I'm not sure when it will, but we will see. Something else I wanted to mention was that this year was amazing. I really actually wanted to do Jessie Marie tag of the year review, but I thought I'm not much of a question and answer person. I just wing it. But one thing I want to mention is one of the questions was, did you meet in person? Did you make friend in person with the virtual stitcher, or not virtual stitcher, but stitcher you met in the virtually in Facebook groups or Flosstube or whatever? And yes, I did. I think I have a personal record. I lost count how many they are. I traveled quite a bit in 2016, and I went to the retreat in UK in February. I met a whole bunch of them. You have seen them all in the retreat vlog that has been made and in my pictures and stuff. I went to the United Arab Emirates in March, and I met Aisha, which I wish I could, meet again, and maybe someday we will. And then Sabia came to visit me she's wishing well stitches. Came to visit me in, was it April, May? I think it was May. And then I met Mary in July, and I met Chandra a bunch of times, and I am devastated. She's moving in February. I hope. I was at her house about a week ago. I made Italian lasagna with her, for her. It was a lot of fun, and I am hoping I will get to meet her again before she moves, but we will see if that is possible. She is very busy with preparation. And who else? Oh, I met Gwen at the beginning of the year. Well, at the end of 2015, actually. Gwen is the person behind Fiber Issues, Yummy Fibers. And she is one of my, greatest friends. And this year is gonna keep going like that. I'm just planning on meeting as many teachers as I can. I'm sure I forgot somebody because, as I said, I traveled a lot and I met a lot of people, so it's kind of hard to, keep track of them all. And well, of course, I saw Carrie at the retreat, and when I went back in October. And well, anyway, I'm going to go back to the same retreat in Crew in less than a month, and there's gonna be pretty much all of the same girl that were there last year, and apart from Denise, but she's coming to visit me at the end of April, so she's gonna be with me like a little over a week, and hopefully some other people are coming down from the UK to see her, so we will have our mini Italian retreat, which is gonna be cool. We won't teach much. We will probably travel and chat and laugh, and it's gonna be like a blast. But anyway, I want to try to meet as many persons as I can. Deborah, AZ's teacher, and Christy with a K are coming in March to the retreat. Pam Reed is coming. So many people. It's gonna be amazing. And yeah, I just I'm so thankful for this community. I don't have many friends in real life. I do have friends, but I am kind of very picky with friends, I guess, and expanding to the world as a possibility of meeting friends have helped me find a bunch of people I really connect and that I feel really comfortable with, and I'm having a lot of fun. And there are a lot out there that I actually want to go visit, and maybe someday I will, or they will come visit me. Who knows? I have, as I always said, a very small and uncomfortable guest room for them if they want to be here. So, but yeah, it's gonna be fun, and it has been an amazing year, and I'm looking forward to what 2017 will bring, and I hope it will be a lot of fun and a lot of stitching. And so that's what I wish to everybody, to have fun stitching what you love to stitch, and keep making new friends and talking to people and participating to this community, because it's truly a treasure. So here you have it. That's the end of my video, and I hope to see you soon. I have something I want to do at some point. I think I said that last time. I haven't got around to do it, but I have a new tool that I want to review. I will use it at the retreat, so if I don't get around to film about it before, you will see it when I am using it at the retreat. I don't think I'm going to do a vlog there. There will be other people that does it. I'm just gonna have fun, stitch, and be around, and I'll see you next time. Bye, and thank you.